Exactly. All of the tea.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. How did you think it was pronounced?
Well, usually when I talk about you, I usually say Mari Shabana.
You know,
And someone's like, oh, yeah, her.
that's pretty normal. It's like, I tell people, like, the ceramic arts.
Ah, smart.
It makes sense.
Wait, okay, so you know who David Dobrik is, right?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, Jackie didn't know who he was.
Jackie does not watch
She doesn't
YouTube
know who
culture
anyone is.
at all.
But, second of all, did you know that he used to live, like, in Illinois?
No.
Like, him, Corinna, Christine, Sadako, like, yeah. They all used to live, like, in Chicago. Like, David, like, lived in Vernon Hills.
That is crazy. Wait, where does he live now?
LA.
Oh.
Oh, this is a Chipotle
That's
mukbang,
crazy.
by the way.
Yes. I just started. I dove right in.
No, I mean, you're good. I felt like, as, like, the host, I probably should have, you know, like, by the way.
We're doing a Chipotle mukbang today. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. I changed my order up today. I told you this already, but I haven't told. Usually I get chicken and black beans, but today I got pork and pinto beans.
I think
That's a big
change.
deal.
Yeah.
That's a really big deal. It's a pretty big day. You know, I already took a bite, and it's delicious.
This is a lot better.
Yes, it is. Oh, wow. You can see my sunglasses, too.
That's so cute. Where'd you get them from?
I think I got them from Target.
Really?
I used to have, like, the biggest obsession with sunglasses. Like, huge.
Doesn't surprise me at all. Like,
Wow.
I could see
Why
that.
do you say that?
Because, like, I feel like sunglasses are for, like, more, like, energetic people who are, like, more, like, vibrant with personality. I feel like that's, like, you. I mean, if theater doesn't speak for that, then...
Yep, that's me. You know, I don't do theater as much as I used to. Actually, I literally don't do theater at all anymore.
Okay, me. But whenever I think of you, do you know what I think of?
What?
That one Vine where it's like, what does the fox say? Or it's either that one or, no,
I remind you of What Does the Fox Say?
it's that one, and there's one other Vine that you made that I was, like, in love with.
Oh, Vine that I made?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that I used to make Vines. I used to be obsessed with Vine.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I wish too bad she wasn't funny,
Vine.
so.
That's so not true. I really do miss Vine. I really miss
so
Vine.
much.
Rip Vine.
I mean, this was, like, come back with, like, a Vine 2.0 or whatever. But,
Oh yeah, I won't believe that until I see it.
But I feel like Logan Paul and, like, Jake Paul will get on that app so fast and it'll just be ruined.
Wait, were they Viners at first?
Apparently.
Really?
I didn't know that. But I guess so. Like, I knew where they was. I just didn't know who some of them were.
These chips,
Are so good.
the one that I just ate tasted like cigarette smoke.
Really?
But this one doesn't, so I don't know. Maybe my taste buds are broken. I don't know.
Maybe the whole pork and, like, pinto bean is throwing you off.
It's like, I think you're right. You know what? It's still really good, but you know, I'm not used to this smoky taste.
From the pinto bean or from the pork?
I think from the pork.
So I've been doing a lot of, like, ASMR videos and, like, mukbangs because this...
You do ASMR?
Well, let me explain. So, I started doing, like, ASMR because, like, my friend sent me a voice, like, message of her eating pickles. And, I was like, oh, should I do, like, a pickles ASMR? Because, like, I love pickles, as we all know.
Right.
And she's like, yeah. And then, so every time I get, like, pickles, I just, like, do, like, ASMR videos. And then I realized how easy they were to film and how fast it was to edit them. And I was just like...
Like, thank you.
But, like, a lot of people, like, give me so much shit for, like, doing, like, mukbangs and ASMR videos. I'm just like, listen, I get to eat, it's fast to edit, what you want from me.
Oh my god. There's nothing wrong with that. ASMR, I'm starting an ASMR channel.
Amazing.
Me and my friend Spencer.
I love that.
It's gonna be called Spence and Mard ASMR.
I love that.
It's gonna be like a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna be like talking about, like, we'll have like a topic of conversation that we're whatever, you know, like a podcast, but we're gonna be whispering and like incorporating things. Oh, I literally have one of my own.
Okay, just making sure.
But thank you.
That
and we're
sounds
gonna
fun.
and we're gonna be like incorporating like triggers that is also kind of what we have to do with.
Like, I can only do food. Like, when people, like, do it, like, the tapping on, like, the cups or whatever, I hate that.
Really?
Like, I respect it, like, people who, like it and stuff, and people who do it, but, like, and just...
You just don't like it's not your kink.
No.
It's okay.
I'm just here for watching people eat food and eating food. But I respect the people who, like, watch it and, like, do it.
So do you, like, get tingles?
No.
You don't get tingles?
No. I just... So, when I get, like, really high, I watch mukbangs because, like, it's, like, calms me down, like, it soothes me, but, like, I don't, like, get, like that, ooh.
Yeah.
Did
you
know
don't
what I mean?
get, like, the... I get what you mean.
Also, did you see or hear about that one video that I did where I was, like, recreating Tana Mojo's Instagram photos? Okay, so, like, we created our, Instagram photos. Okay, so... Do you think that underwear and like bathing suits are the same aside from the material?
10,000% yes.
Okay, thank you. So I lost my, so I never like had like my top as I have my bottom for like my bikinis, and so I had to like use I wore a thong and like I like don't know if I like wore a bra or my top for my bikini, but basically like, I was like in my underwear and like so many people had a fit over it.
Really?
Yeah, and I was just like, why? I was like, it's the same thing, it's just different material. And they were like, no, it's not. And I was like, I would disagree. And then,
damn, didn't know people were so triggered by underwear. What the fuck?
like, it's fine with me because, like, I don't care, like, what people, like, say or think. Like, I'm just like, well, I'm having a great time. It's my body. So, like, y'all can be, like, as triggered as you want, but I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, thanks for the view. I was like, I mean, you give me a view. So, because of that amazing response, I'm literally making a video called, like, recreating, like, skinless photos, like, revealing photos to make people mad.
Hell yeah.
That's literally the title.
I love that.
Because I'm just, like, I'm gonna, like, I mean, because for me, like, I do it because, like, I want people to, like, know that even if they don't have a perfect body, like, they can still, like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter, like, what
And you're not, it's not like you're doing it for attention.
Exactly, I'm doing it because it's fun. Like,
yeah.
If I was doing, like, YouTube for attention, I would be naked right now.
Except, you would probably get banned. And sent to... Okay, wait.
Yeah.
If you film, like, a just you video and submit it to Pornhub, do you get paid for that?
I think it depends on how much, like, views and how many hits it gets. Because I know that people, like, they have to, like, do, like, free work for a while until, like, their videos, like, get more hits. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Are you looking into that?
No, I'm just curious. I have thought about getting into the stripping business, but I am not strong enough for that.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, emotionally, I'm not strong enough. I have one friend who was in the stripping business, but it was just, like, a lot because everyone...
Yeah, what's that like?
Everyone just feels the need to tell you how they feel about your body, and you have to, like, prepare yourself for that.
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
Like, people will call you fat, people will call you too skinny or too fat or whatever.
Dude, that's just so, like, dumb, though. Like,
I know.
I don't, like, understand why people are so concerned about other people's lives. Speaking of the... Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, it's okay. I was
sure?
just finishing that thought, but it's
No,
over.
no, finish.
I was gonna say... It's, like, a hard business to be a part of. That's literally all I was gonna say.
Well, it's so important to me.
Yes.
Hold
on.
Okay. So where was I? I think I was on Tumblr. I saw this one post, and it was just like, I don't remember what it was like word for word, but it was basically like this dude made like a test post, and it was just like, someone, like, this dude told my sister that she was too skinny, and she said, this ain't build a bitch, and he's like, and then there's like, and I haven't been since, and I was like, T.
Damn. Like, why do you feel the need?
No, I literally,
you know?
I completely agree. Like, one thing that I, like, learned, like, I don't remember how long ago it was, but I saw, like, on Tumblr somewhere, and it was, like, your first, like, initial, like, judgy thought is like, the weird thing that, like, society has taught you, and then, like, the second thought, like, when you're, like, oh, wait, no, like, don't judge them on that, is, like, the way that you actually, like, want to be thinking.
That's, yeah.
I'll see someone, like, be, like, doing something like that, and I'll be like, well, I'm like, you know what? Let her live her life.
Yeah.
And
if that's what makes them feel comfortable,
right,
then that's what makes them feel comfortable.
As long as they're happy, then who the fuck cares?
Bro, I've been smoking so much lately. It's terrible.
Smoke, like, weed or cigarettes?
Weed.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know if that is something that I'm allowed to say or not.
Oh, no, you're good. I literally have talked about weed so many times on my channel. We can smoke weed.
No, I can't. I do. I have work. I also just, like, need to stop because I've smoked for, like, 6 days in a row. And I'm, like, my memory is, like, gone. And I need it back. I've been looking for it. It's because literally 6 days ago I just got my own stash.
Oh.
And that's different. When you get your own stash, it's like,
you think you can do whatever you
the
want.
The world is my oyster. I can do this literally whenever I want.
When you get your first bowl, like, when you get, like,
literally,
I can do this whenever.
Your grinder, like, I can do this whenever I want, and the world is my oyster. And I have been doing that, but it's, like, bad.
Oh my God, yes, Jackie.
Really?
I mean,
the way that she described it too.
Yeah, like,
she do it like that too.
I mean, not in a bad way, because I feel like Jackie, like, even though she smokes a shit ton, she's still so intelligent.
She is so
and, like,
smart. It's stupid.
Like, it's genuinely not like shocking to me, but, like, just insane to me how someone can smoke that much, but still, and, like, drink that much, but still, like, be so intelligent.
I thought she has, like, she's just incredibly self-sufficient, and she,
That's
like,
very true.
Knows her limits, and she knows what she can and can't do.
Right. I mean, I can't drive, but...
Really?
No.
Do you not have your license?
No.
Oh.
Because basically, like, so my mom won't let me get my license until I have my permit because I'm on their insurance, and she just feels more safe for me, like, having my permit first. But, like, none of them can, like, they both, like, have, like, really, like, unpredictable schedules. And so, like, they can't let me to, like, drive, but they don't trust, like, but they won't let me, like, drive with anybody else. So I'm just like, okay, but y'all want me to do my license. But, like,
wait a minute.
But, like, how am I gonna accomplish that if I don't?
I see.
And then Jack and, like, all them always just like, do you have your license? When do you have your license? I'm just like, because I can't do it. I am unable to.
You know, not everybody has their licenses, and that is okay.
Well, it's like, that's very true. But, like, I also don't necessarily want my license because I still, like, don't feel confident enough that, like, because I have ADHD.
Yeah.
And, like, I, like, don't want to be, like, driving someone and then, like, see a squirrel or something, like, on the sidewalk and then, like, get distracted and then, like, crash the car. And I don't want to, like, drive people around until, like, I'm confident that that won't happen.
I get that.
So that's partially why, but...
That's understandable.
I'd like to be able to do it, but I know that realistically, probably shouldn't do it.
If you don't want to, or don't feel comfortable, that's a whole other thing. If you don't feel comfortable behind the wheel, that's like, you shouldn't be behind the wheel.
So, how was your love life? I know I asked you this earlier, but
My love life?
I didn't have factual details. I just kind of
didn't get tea. We back. Really, truly, it is non-existent. There's really nothing happening. But
can I ask you about sex and put it on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have some questions. So, have you ever eaten out a girl?
No, I really want to, but
Have you been eaten out?
by a boy. Yeah.
See, did that feel good for you?
Honestly,
Because
no, and I think it was because he wasn't good at it, and it was also like my first person experiencing sexual things with, who I was like low-key really, really in love with. So I was like, anything he did, I was like, wow, this is incredible, but like he never actually made me come. I haven't, okay, you wanna? So like, alright, I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Okay.
So, this person that I was talking about, this, like, you know, like, the love of my life, I was, like, in love with him. I literally had a crush on him, like, the first instant that he said hi to me, and I was like, hi, I'm in love with you. Great.
Nude.
And so then, like, we were just, like, casual friends throughout the semester, and, like, a couple times I think he had invited me to his dorm room, and that was, like, a big deal, but it wasn't, like, a booty call, it was just, like, hanging out friends. And, like, we started getting closer and closer towards the end of the semester, but then spring semester, he went and studied abroad. So, we were talking the whole time that he was studying abroad, so I was like, this boy liked me. He liked me, boy. He kept checking in with me.
Oh.
So I was like, that's not something that friends do. Like, he would check in with me, like, every other day or so.
Like, you can tell, like, when the line is crossed, like,
yeah.
you can tell.
I was like, I don't think that this dude is just my friend.
Right.
So then, like, we got back to school and stuff like that, and I don't know what happened. It was... I didn't really realize how much of a fuckboy he was until I got back. But it wasn't like, he's not like, this is the thing with him, is he's not like a gross fuckboy. Like, he's not like, he's such a nice dude.
Like, he's not scummy.
He's, what?
He's not scummy.
No, he's not scummy, and he's such a nice dude. He literally just likes to have sex. That's it. He has a lot of casual sex, and that is fine.
Right.
But I had never had sex
Right.
before. And, there was always, like, so much sexual tension, and I always, like, avoided it because like, at the time was, like, I had never done
foreign.
anything, and, yeah, it was forein,
was,
and so I would just be like, like,
Me.
there would be, like a lingering gaze or something, and I would be like, so, hello? But one night, finally, we broke the tension. We were both at a party, and we were both drunk, and I was, like, leaving, and I was like, okay, bye, see you later. And he was like, bye, and we just, like, kept hugging each other, and then finally we, like, kissed, and he was like, whoa, and then, like, we kissed more, and then I still had to go. It was cute. And then but I had to go, and so then he was, like, texting me, he was like, wait, where did you go? And that was sweet, but, so then I was like, leaving and wanting more. That's what I do best.
Mood.
This is literally the order of events. So we kissed for the first time, and I was like, fireworks, sparks, so excited.
Amazing.
The next weekend, he met me outside of my apartment building, and we, like, had a heart-to-heart. He was drunk, and I was drunk, too.
Mood.
And then we made out in the bushes, and, like, almost went to second base.
Ooh.
Second or third base, I don't even know. Outside, it was literally somebody's bedroom window was, like, right here, and we were behind the bushes, like, right next to the window.
I love that.
At one point, he was like, yeah, do you want to have sex? And, like, whatever. And I
was like,
consent. Fine. Yes, we love a consent.
Consent is always important.
Very important. I had to cut things off because he wasn't looking for anything. And I was like, I need to stop fantasizing like this is going to be more. He's still my good friend, actually. A lot of women don't. It takes a lot to make women come.
Did you know that lesbian couples, or, like, lesbians in general, have, like, a better, like, success?
Oh, yeah.
So, we were in, like, his basement, and he put, like, so he knew that was my period, and, he, like, put a towel under, like, my, like, rear end, so that it would, you know, catch anything, and then, like, when we were done, he was done, like, when he pulled out, like, there was, like, blood, I'm so sorry, there's, like, blood, like, all, like, on, like, the out, like, where, like, when, like, the condom, and, like, on his, like,
oh, shit.
and I was just, like,
You were just, like,
I was like, well, I matched with this girl on Tinder, cause, like, I have, like, my kitchen guys and girls, you know that, for, like, friends, and, like, to, like, find, like, models for my clothing line and stuff. And so, she ended up being like, hey, just, like, to put it out, like, I'm bisexual, and, like, I have a boyfriend, and I was wondering if, like, you'd be down to, like, have a threesome. And I was just like, listen, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, like, are you, like, bi, like, lesbian, straight? And I was like, I'm straight, and I've kissed girls, but, like, I don't think I could put my tongue down there. I'm so sorry. And then she, like, just, like, didn't respond, like, after that. And then, like, 2 weeks later, like, 2 weeks ago, she was like, hey, so by the way, I'm bisexual, I have a boyfriend, would you consider a threesome? I was just
Did
like,
she forget?
I don't know, but I was just like, you know what? I'm good.
Here's my thing about threesomes.
Well, see, if, like, my, like, YouTube channel ever got, like, to, like, not that, like, I, like, that's my intention, but if it did ever get to, like, a bigger point, would I do a threesome for a story time? Only time will tell. Whenever I, like, do, like, challenges, like the chapstick challenge, like, those kind of challenges, I, like, veer more towards, like, asking, like, my girlfriends, because for me, like, when I was like guy friends, they like try to do more, and I know that like my friends who are girls like it wouldn't happen. But I just think like just so like comfortable with my sexuality, like the fact that like I am like not just straight, that like it's not a problem. But then it's just like all like guys are just like, well, why don't you do it with us? I'm like, because I don't want to fuck anybody. I'm just trying to do a challenge for my channel.
Well, here's my thing.
Right.
I think that I'm just too dang nervous. I'm too nervous. That's I because I'm already like very like not skittish, just like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
And I, with another person, if I'm focusing on two people,
it's just too much.
It's so much going on.
It's just overwhelming.
I know that I'm going to probably participate in that at some point in my life. But I don't think anytime soon,
you know?
Because the opportunity has arisen. Twice, actually. But it never, we never followed through. Either times.
I'm sorry.
I know, thank you.
You know,
I think it's for the best, actually.
You need more time to like, yeah. I mean, that's understandable. You know, I hate the fact that like threesomes and like that kind of stuff is like so like taboo.
I know.
But like, why?
I think it just comes with like,
cause like what's the word? Monogamy and that shit. But I mean, like it's 2018. Like, who gives a fuck?
Sex has always been like a sacred thing, I think, you know? I know. Like, you're always supposed to, like, wait till marriage and blah, 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 blah.
And if you're a girl, you have sex, I'm like,
yeah, and it's supposed to be, like, with your soulmate or whatever. Or, like, traditionally, that's, like, so I think that's why it's just, like, such a, and it's also, I mean, it is a really intimate thing that you're doing with somebody.
But, like,
but it doesn't, but, like, I don't get why people get weird about it. Because
right.
it's, like, that doesn't, if you don't want it to concern you, then why does it concern you? People who have issues with, like, the LGBTQ community. Because I'm like, it literally doesn't concern you. No. Do you really think that this is taking down the, like, the idea of the traditional marriage? Because, like, there's gonna be straight people everywhere all the time in the world, and we already are. Okay,
no,
I stop myself.
No, I completely agree. Like, what's...
I think it's also, I think part of it also is that, yes, it's 2018, and yes, we're becoming more progressive, but I think people just are still really uneducated about it. Yeah. I think that's where that comes from, is just, like, people not having an experience with it, or, like, learning about it, or whatever. Which is why we need to, like, teach people about it. Sexuality is a spectrum. That's the thing. That's, like, the main thing that I wish people would be aware of.
Because I feel like a lot of people, like, are so, like, defensive about it because they're uncertain themselves, but, like, they're not educated enough to, like, to know, like,
how that feels or whatever. Cause
like, where they even fall, because they, like, just don't know.
Because they haven't been open enough to explore
it.
Or
Exactly.
So, do they watch these videos?
Shups is subscribed, so is Matt, and so is JP. I mean, apologize, because I remember when you first came out to me, I was really fucking high, and I couldn't tell if, like, at the time I couldn't tell if, like, you were joking or not, because, like, to me, like, everything everyone said, like, was, like, in, like, a joking manner, so you're like, by the way, like, I'm bisexual, and I was just like, are you joking? Like, is this a joke? And you're like, no, like, I'm bisexual, and I was just like,
when?
This was at Jackie's birthday party, at, like, JP's house. We made the bonfire.
Oh, wow, it was so long ago. I had to, like, dust off the catacombs. Like,
but, like, I just, like, never, like, really, like, because I was, like, I don't, like, always, like, think about it, but, like, whenever I do think about it, I'm, like, I kind of really, like, was a piece of shit.
Dude, it's so
in response to that.
It's literally so fun.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that I felt bad for being, like, are you joking? But, like, it was only because, like, I, like, was so high that I just, like, couldn't tell, like, who was
I totally
joking. Sweetest talked off screen and spilled a bunch of tea.
So much tea was just spilled. I don't even know what to do with all this tea, dude. That was crazy.
That was a lot.
Wow.
For you to take it. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? Tea, listen. Tea is meant to be spilled. It was created to be shared. And you
Wait,
really just did
speaking
that.
of tea.
Ah. Exactly. All of the tea. Okay. Well, thanks for having me on your mukbang. It's something like be nice to people or something like that.
No, but
Oh.
I appreciate that you think that you like connotate that with me. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Stay lit.